Hi guys, I am Takwana. Now I'm going to introduce you to some basic invasive species concepts, and it is important for everyone to learn about invasive species and threat action. What is invasive alien species? The problem of invasive alien species continues to grow, essentially due to global trade, transport and travel, including tourism, at an enormous cost to human and animal health and the social, economic, and ecological well-being of the world. Invasive alien species also exacerbate poverty and threaten sustainable development through their impact on agriculture, forestry, human health, and on wild biodiversity, which is a basic of livelihood of people in developing countries, and it can lead to this outcome: extinction of native plants and animals, destruction of diversity, and permanent alteration of habitat. So, I want to see you guys on understanding how to detect newly emerging invasive plant and animal species, and second, determine the status and strength of non-problematic invasive exotic plants and animal extent and distribution. Invasive exotic plant animal species is an introduced species that has been shown to displace the native vegetation by outcompeting native species and compete vigorously homogenize ecosystems and has caused hundreds of extinctions. According to IUCN, a recent report, 354 threatened species are physically affected by invasive alien species. They are as damaging economically and directly and indirectly affect human livelihoods, while all ecosystems have the potential to be invaded by invasive alien species. Inland water systems are particularly vulnerable. Invasive alien species become invasive as they were introduced in an area which they do not have natural predator. Then they seem to spread rapidly because there is no species that is able to control them. In the Philippines were introduced more than 425 plant species during prehistoric time, mainly from the Malayan region. For example, is mahogany. It is from South America. Then it was introduced here in the Philippines. However, it spread rapidly, competing with the native species, and mahogany has some characteristics wherein it releases toxins, making other species beneath it to be killed. Moreover, you can notice that there are no nests in mahogany trees because they release toxins that are harmful to birds. And also, invasive alien species are common in Cambodia, impacting on crop and pasture production, human and animal health, water resources, biodiversity, and economic development in general. In Cambodia, there are 68 alien plants in the Mekong Delta. For example, Cambodia's alien invader giant mimosa, a thorny plant original from the Amazon jungle, and it has invaded Cambodia and taken over large swaths of land, threatening the kingdom's ecosystem, and it is difficult for farmers to find food and pasture for their animals, and also difficult to access the wetlands for food and wetland product collection. So, how to manage the spread of invasive species? Let me start. The first, prevent the spread of invasive species across international or internal borders. Second, reduce or eliminate the impacts of established invasive species by eradication, biological control, containment, or physical chemical control. The last, design and adopt decision tools for management planning throughout the region to assist in choice of management goal based on determination of the feasibility and cost of different management options, and to ensure the efficient use of limited management resources. Thus, invasive species of both plants and animals are considered biological pollution because they disrupt the natural balance of ecosystems by taking over the resources of native species. In some cases, these sorts of species gain dominance in ecosystem due to the loss of native predator, leading to drastic changes in the ecosystem. This massive change in the ecosystem may later result in the extinction of native species and the overpopulation of the invasive ones. It is of extreme importance to maintain the natural balance of ecosystem in order to promote biodiversity. This is very important factor because no matter how small a species is, its existence plays an important role in the productivity of an ecosystem. As an agriculturist and a young professional in the field of sustainable ecosystem management, I would strongly improve to maintain food security and ecosystem function that are basic of real quality of life under education and training on the system of expanding extension service. More importantly, I would like to use the existing scientific researches as basic to educate and inspire the people to protect the ecosystem in local area. Even if invasive exotic species is widespread, it does not mean it is everywhere. So please take care to ensure you are not spreading invasive species. Thank you for watching and hope you guys enjoy this video for our Earth.